Hey, Smacks. I feel like we've been walking for a long time now here, man. Wait a second. Is it normal to say now here, man? I don't know. Shit. I think I'm uncomfortably high. Perhaps we should head back. A glass of water may cure my current state of mind. Wait, hold on. This is it. I've been doing some research. This, my friend, it's the perfect opportunity to test the hypothesis. I don't know about that, Smacks. I'm starting to feel real weird. The anxiety's getting to me, you know? Hold on. Just hear me out. Picture, if you will, a standard line graph. We have our x-axis and our y-axis. In this case, the x-axis will represent the time since we smoked, and the y-axis will represent how high we are. I think you'll agree that the graph begins to look a little something like this, with the anxiety setting in somewhere around here and possibly lingering till about this point, where we begin to burn out. Now, the anxiety is not something that's always present, so it's not completely relevant to this study. However, I think you'll be pleased to see what I've worked out. Stay with me now. The next phase of this study will require that we examine a second graph. We'll call the first graph the Tope chart for reference. This is the alcohol graph. It reflects very similarly to the Tope chart in that our x-axis will once again measure time. However, the y-axis will now represent how drunk we are. You'll notice something interesting with this one, as the curve does not drop off the same way that it does in our Tope chart. In fact, we have a little more control over how much of an incline the line of drunkenness takes, in that we can regulate our alcohol consumption. You never really know what you're gonna get with that Tope chart. Pay attention, this is where it gets good. If we can manage to regulate our line of drunkenness, get it to meet the peak of the Tope chart, right where it plateaus, then we will not only stave off the burnout, but quell the anxiety and launch ourselves into the next portion of our evening with a level of euphoria and triumph that would render even the most worthy hedonist green with envy. You know, I would argue that if you followed the line of drunkenness a little further, you would find that it falls off pretty hard on the other end. Like tomorrow, like a hangover, you know? Interesting observation, my friend. But that doesn't pertain to us. That low is for tomorrow. You and I, Lewis, we live for today. Fair enough. I guess I'm willing to give it a shot. Where should we begin? There's no place like the present, my friend. This looks like a respectable establishment.
Oh shit, it's really quiet in here. What should we do?
One house logger, please.
I'll take the house logger too. I'll take the house logger too.
Crud, why did I chant that? Did I chant that? This dude behind the bar probably hates me. He's gonna spit in my drink or something. I had a feeling I shouldn't have come in here. Is my chest starting to hurt? Oh man, what if something bad is happening? Oh great, I'm probably having a heart attack. Is that what's happening right now? Man, this guy behind the bar is really gonna hate me if he has to call an ambulance for me. What are we gonna do? I wonder what's behind that door back there. I wonder if this is gonna be my last thought. Hey, Smacks. I'm having second thoughts about coming in here, man. The silence is, overwhelming. Which arm is it that's supposed to go numb if you're having a heart attack?
Shh. Trust the process.
Okay.
We've just got to get some momentum going. Once we get a few of these down, we'll be in the clear. Hey.
You know what, Smacks? I think it worked. I feel great. No more anxiety, no burnout, no voices in my head questioning all the decisions I've made in life.
Yeah. I'll have to add this to the data set. We're one step closer to creating a scientific law in the art of recreational substance use.
Hey, you guys look like you know how to have a good time.
Who are you?
Yeah, see, I was right. You ever see that big bug creature on the side of the highway?
What highway?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a big bug creature thing. You know, it's got like the eyes and the antenna and the thorax and all that crap. You can see it by the side of the highway. You know, if you've gone past the liquor store, you've gone too far though. You can't miss it.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. The bug.
Bug?
Yep, I build stuff like that all the time for carnivals and fairs and shit.
Wait, whoa. Like a carny? I sincerely find that fascinating.
What? A carny? I have an apartment, man.
Oh. Alright, okay.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go smoke a butt. I got one of my rigs set up out back. You guys want to check it out?
Whoa. What is it?
Are you gonna stab us?
Oh, man, I ain't like that. Not no more. Come on, it's right out back.
Should we check it out?
Damn it. This carny better not try and make us smoke crack.
Give me a quarter, I tell you a fortune.
Whoa. Well, that's terrifying.
Ah, come on, this thing is the balls. Plus, they say it grants wishes.
Well, does it?
I don't know, give it a try.
Well, you built the thing, didn't you?
Nah, not this one. I just helped fix it. The gypsy who hired me said if you think about a wish while you put your money in it, it'll come true. She seemed real authentic, had an accent and everything.
The only thing this piece of shit is gonna grant me is post-traumatic stress disorder. Can I bum a cigarette?
Sorry, kid, I'm almost out. You want to give it a try?
Well, it is kinda cool. I like the glowing eyes.
Yeah, the strobe effect on the left one is super high-tech.
Alright, buddy, this thing's an antique, alright? It's old, it ain't gonna be perfect. You want to see it in action or not?
Fine. You're lucky I'm half drunk and I don't care.
Look into my crystal ball. Yes, I see it now.
What the hell?
Yeah, pretty cool, right? Yeah, pretty cool.
No, that was extremely underwhelming. Do you want to get ripped off too, Lewis? I don't know. Do you think it actually works? Absolutely not.
Hey, kid, maybe you just gotta give it time, alright? Let your buddy decide for himself.
Oh, man. What am I doing back here? I guess this machine's pretty cool. This thing obviously doesn't work, but what if there's a weird chance that it did? What would I even wish for? What would I want? What if it were real? What would I even...
Yeah, I got one.
Look into my crystal ball.
In the ever-barren landscape of our time, our lives seem riddled with fruitless obligatory events, scheduled social meetings that feel comparable to a chore, like traversing a dry and desolate desert in search for an oasis of intellectual companionship. The journey of life brings hardships both physically, but sometimes most painfully psychological.
Yes, I see it now.
You may spend your time with others, your precious, ever-fleeting time with other people. But what is that time if at the end you feel in more solitude than you would alone? A cage binding your mind should surely be the worst of fates. I wish to spend my time with someone who understands me, not to waste the liquidity of life on those who simply wish to have me around. I wish for companionship, for quality companionship, for...
Oh. Okay. I also feel underwhelmed.
Well, that concludes this evening's entertainment, boys. All right, I got enough for another pack. Here you go, kid. Yeah, I guess wishes do come true.
Oh. Nice. I'm satisfied. So how much lead paint did you inhale trying to restore this thing?
First of all, it's not lead paint. It's actually polystyrene. We don't use lead paint anymore. It's not industry standard. Second of all, this is a diner,
Hey,
okay, kid? It takes a
Smacks.
lot of work to put
I'm gonna
this
go
kind
grab
of stuff
another
together
beer.
and get people like you coming in to spend the money on it, all right? It ain't easy. People think it's all about, hey, come on down, blah, blah, blah. Nah. It's not like that anymore, kid. It's a little bit more, I guess you could
Huh. Someone must have fed the jukebox.
In the confusing whirlwind of a substance-fueled night, I hit a high I wasn't expecting. Little did I know, the events of that evening would be the first in a series of toppling dominoes. In just over a week, I would be throttled, unwillingly, into the nadir of my life. The yin to the yang of my happiness. I guess all highs do come to an end, don't they?